Stellar here. I'm back with another Stellar Speaks video for you guys, and today, yes, I'm going to be talking about the drama queen, aka Truthfully Trisha. You guys, I had a really good video made the other day, but for some reason I couldn't get it to work on my program, and I just scrapped it. But when something like that happens, I kind of think like the universe or something out there is telling me don't put it out there. Not that it was anything bad. I was kind of sticking up for, or I was sticking up, not kind of, sticking up for Drizzle and Kaylee, and for some reason it didn't work. I did make a lot of valid points in that video, but you know what, whatever, I can do another video. But yeah, I had to scrap it, which really pissed me off. But I'm back again, and yes, I'm talking about the drama queen. Today she had a live stream, and she's been doing like these non-stop live streams. Yesterday I couldn't watch her, but I did tune in and get on panel with Drizzle on Friday, so I caught that one. Saturday I have no idea what was going on. I was busy living my life, enjoying family time at a family wedding. Great time, thank you very much, just what I needed. Today I caught up on everything that she was doing today, Sunday, November the 10th. And I was kind of excited because, again, she said, oh, I open up my panel, nobody's blocked, come in and talk. And I thought, okay, I'm going to go in and, speak my mind, my freedom, give me some, give me some part of your platform where I could say what I have to say, speak my mind, put my 2 cents in. So I go in and I'm typing away, and I'm thinking, wait a minute, how come she's not reading my comments? What's going on? I thought, oh, liar, you got me blocked. So I go into my Stellar account, check, sure enough, no Nana knows best. So I'm like, okay. So I start typing away. What the heck? She's still not reading my comments. Go to my other account, Raven Loon. Stellar account is blocked, so I start typing away in my Raven Loon. That account's blocked too. I'm thinking, okay, you got all 3 of my accounts blocked, so you're lying because you have not unblocked everybody. So no, this is not fair because you haven't unblocked everybody. You really don't want people to speak their piece. But anyway, what was it? Friday, I was live streaming with Drizzle, and we were watching the Drama Queens stream, and that's when I want peace. I just want to make peace with everybody. I just want friends. I want you guys to like me, please. Oh my god, let me make a stream. Drizzle, let's just squash this, please. Let's just be friends. I'm not going to make fun of you anymore. I'm so sorry. Come on, Drizzle. So then she proceeds to make a panel and wants Drizzle or anyone else who wants to squash this to come onto her panel. And I'm at first for it. I'm like, yeah, Drizzle, go tell her off. Give her a piece of your mind, girl. You go, girl. You go, girl. Because I'm always going to have my girl's back. Drizzle's my girl. I'm always going to have her back. And then I started thinking about that. No, wait. And people in the chat, I missed some of the chat because I wasn't watching the chat. They're like, don't do it. She just wants to use you for views and for money. And Drizzle, the way she is, she's like, oh, but I just want to. And she wanted to do it. And I'm like, yeah, go in there. Just go in there and say boo hoo hoo, ha ha ha, whatever, and run out, jump out. But then the more I thought about it, I thought, wait a minute. I've seen this play out before, and everybody is right. She's just trying to control the situation and manipulate it. That's what the drama queen does. It's going to be like the things that she's tried to do before. She's going to throw this out there. And then when it doesn't go her way, she's going to say, oh, well, at least I tried. And nobody wanted to come on panel with me. You see how they are? They don't want peace. I tried. And that's just the way they are. They're just haters. They just want to keep on hating. And Drizzle didn't go on, so yay, Drizzle. And the way I summed it up was this. If the drama queen truly and honestly had wanted to make amends with Drizzle and squash it, then why didn't the drama queen come into Drizzle's panel? It was an open panel to her. She dropped her the link and said, come to my channel if you want to make this right. And that's the way I saw it. Why did the drama queen want Drizzle and everybody else groveling at her feet? Come to my chat and let's make amends. That's not the way it should have been. It should have been, I am truly sorry for the things that I've said. I think we both need to apologize to each other. think we both need to squash this. So yes, I will come onto your panel and let's discuss this as adults. Because it's not about the views, and it's not about the money, and it's not about the attention or anything like that. But it didn't happen like that. And there were a few things that happened right away that the red flags were going up. The drama queen says, okay, and I'm not going to use Truthfully Trisha. I'm just going to go as Trisha, okay? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to change my name just to Trisha. And there it comes up on the banner, Truthfully Trisha. Okay, so, nope, red flag number 1. And then she's talking and she's all giddy because she's got the StreamYard to work right. And then, boom, here comes the PayPal. Oh, red flag number 3. So it's like, you know what? We just saw through her BS. We saw that it was all a game, all for views, all for drama, all for attention, blah, 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 blah. That's all it was about. And bottom line, all for the PayPal. So Drizzle didn't go. Nothing was amended. Nor does anybody want to make amends. And I put a little poll out there, see if I could drop it in here. And I asked if people were ready to make amends with the drama queen, if they were interested in that, or hell no, just don't want to do it, or is it going to be yay, big love, big hug, whatever I said. And there were like 117 votes, and the majority said no. Nobody is interested in having the drama queen as their friend. Nobody wants her in their chats. She's got her little group of people. Cling to that, honey. Cling to that. A little group of Looney Tune people that buy her BS, that's fine. Stay over there. Keep them over there. Be happy with that. People are going to keep on talking about you. It doesn't matter what she says or does. People are still going to talk about her, going to make videos about her. Why? Because that's the only way we can get our 2 cents in. Today, I was blocked from her chat. I couldn't say anything. Way back in the day, I used to go in there and say things, but I'm blocked. I've been blocked for years. So she wants to sit there and cry and say, oh my God, Stellar, now she's making videos about me. What other choice do I have? I don't have any way to talk to you because you won't listen to me. And I have made videos speaking about you, trying to speak some wisdom, some knowledge to you. I'm a little bit older than you, but I have been through particular situations, or I see things for what they are, and I try to say some truths, hoping that somehow it'll get through that thick old head of hers, but it never works. There was one time where she was doing a get ready with me. Stellar, you're right. I did act like a horny teenager. You know, the video where she was showing off her hickeys because I was telling her. It looked tacky. So I thought, oh my God, maybe I got through to her, but nope, it was back to the same thing. So anyhow, so today in her stream, Sunday, November 10th, she is going on saying, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Nobody has given me advice as to how to get over this. How do I get over it? How do I move on with my life? How? Because nobody gives me advice. I'm thinking, what? Do you not? No, you don't read your chat section, but you should. Because I've seen many, many people tell you, just get over it, stop talking about it, and move on. Stop dwelling in the past. My suggestion, my advice, get off social media because you can't handle it. Stop watching Mandy and Sean. Stop looking at their tweets. Stop seeing what people are saying about them because I don't care. She could deny this till she is blue in the face. Anytime a new video comes out, she's watching it, she's reading the comments, she's going to Twitter, she's looking at their Twitter, she's reading what people are saying to them. Why? Because she knows way too much. And she can't sit there and say, well, so-and-so sent me something. So-and-so said this. So-and-so told me this. No. You're going and you're putting yourself in there and you're reading it and you're watching it and you're doing it to yourself. You're sabotaging any growth that you could have, that you should be having, that you should have at 6 months out. Because she keeps on opening up that wound and pouring salt in it. So my advice, get off social media. Stop worrying about what's going on with Sean and Mandy. They have clearly moved on. That tattoo covered up your name. He's erasing that part of his life. Once the divorce papers are final and signed, she's going to flip out again. Guarantee it. Guarantee it. You know, and I have said this from the beginning. She's narcissistic. And I don't understand why it's so hard for her to actually admit it. I mean, is it really that bad of a thing? I know many narcissists. You know, some people will say that, I'm not going to name names, but very big politicians are narcissists, and they've learned how to, I guess, use that to their advantage. So I don't understand why it's like so hard on her ego for her to agree that she's narcissistic. And I do think that Sean is narcissistic as well. I think there were two narcissists being in this marriage that didn't work, that did not work because they clashed. And I don't know them personally to know how they are, how they were with one another. I know she's making claims of abuse now. I'm not going to touch that because if you want my honest opinion, I think it went both ways. I think they were both aggressive with one another. I think they were both physical with one another. I think they were both mentally abusive to one another. I think they both, it came from both sides. It wasn't one-sided. That's my opinion. I'm not going to change it because I've been watching far too long to change that opinion. I don't know what went on behind closed doors, but I know things that were said, things that were done, and being someone that was in a similar situation, without going too deep into my past or giving up too much of my personal information, I know what it's like to live with somebody who is verbally abusive, mentally abusive, and I know what that could do to a person. But the thing is, you have got to learn for yourself how to get out of that victim state, victim mode, and grow from it. Use that as a platform to become something better, because that's what I know I have done in my situation. It was a long, long time ago, but I am a better person because I have made myself a better person. I'm a happier person because I have allowed myself to become a happier person. And in this woman's case, as long as she keeps on going backwards and keep on reliving what happened, she's not going to go anywhere. She's not going to get any growth. She's not going to advance forward. She's not going to become anything but a bitter, sour, scorned woman. And that's all I see right now. And she will sit there and say, I don't want to talk about shorts back. I don't. I hate you guys for saying that. But the more and more she dwells on it, the more and more she talks about the man, the more and more I'm saying, like, she's missing him. Maybe not missing him, missing the financial stability she had when he was around. Because she could sit here and say, oh, he didn't let me do this and he didn't let me. No, 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 no. This woman would go to Kohl's and spend money like crazy. You see the dresses that she has. Oh my gosh. I look at her closet and I'm like, I wish I had half amount of clothes that she has. And that, I don't even want to go there because I think it's BS. It's BS. And she says that she was a kept woman, meaning not kept, like, I'd say kept in a different way, because he did support her financially. He did, she was getting child support. She was getting whatever it is she gets. So, I mean, it's not like she didn't have money. He had his own money. So, no, don't let her fool you. Now, maybe she doesn't have child support because her kids are grown. But she was getting child support. And let's see. So she wants to sit here and say he was so controlling and he was so this and he didn't let her do anything and she couldn't wear a skirt because if she wore a skirt he would tell her, take that off. You're not going out there like that, you hussy. And I'm thinking, wait a minute. That is such a lie. You're going to sit there and try to sell that bullshit. Come on. Have you people seen her Instagram? She has been posting, half naked pictures the whole time they were married. He followed her on Instagram, so he knew exactly what she was posting. Look at her Facebook. He knew what she was doing to a certain extent, but I do believe at some point he was just like, oh, do whatever. Yeah, honey, have fun on YouTube. That way, she was out of his hair and he could do what he was doing. She was doing what she was doing. And that's the way it was. But she wants to sit here and say, like, oh, I can wear a skirt without him getting mad and beating me up and throwing me up on the wall, whatever. She's a big woman. Come on. I mean, he's a tall man too, but she'd be pretty hard to throw into a wall if you ask me. But I just don't buy that. I don't buy that he didn't allow her to try to get a job. He didn't allow her to leave the house. He didn't allow her to do this with the pictures that she posted. And I tell you, I have those videos where she went out with friends, quote unquote friends, for the night, and he was at work. And she would go on little vacations by herself because she would throw a temper tantrum. Oh, you went with your family. Now I'm going to go take my own little vacation. I've seen that happen time and time again. So for you newbies out there who want to sit there and buy her baloney, buy it. But many of us have been around for a long time, and it's all rinse and repeat. It's all the same thing. She tells these stories because she creates what she wants to create in her head. And she says time and time she's a character, so who knows what's real, what's not real. For myself, I just don't take anything as fact. I think it's all for show. I think she's the biggest drama queen out there, and she's just going to stomp her feet because she's not getting her way, because things did not work out the way she had planned. And, she wants to sit there and cry and say nobody gives her legitimate advice on how to deal with this. How do you deal with this? You get off social media until you get yourself together. Just stop. Like today, her poor dogs. It sounded like the dogs were attacking each other. One of them yelped. They were obviously traumatized, whatever had happened. And she's just like, oh, they're fine. They're fine. Why are you guys yelling at each other? It's like, they weren't yelling at each other. They were like trying to kill each other. And she blew it off. Why? Because YouTube takes precedence yet once again. YouTube took precedence over her marriage. And that's another thing I said today. Here she was on Dr. Phil. I don't think I ever heard anything about domestic violence. I think the first part saved. I'm going to have to go rewatch it. I actually have the whole thing saved. Might have to do a reaction video to it. I don't know. I just don't have the time, okay? If I had more time, maybe I would, but I don't know. I never saw that on Dr. Phil. He was being very supportive to her on Dr. Phil. I mean, the man was even taking up for her for nosediving onto the stage, the walkway, the catwalk, whatever you call it. Oh, she really passed out. Oh, she really didn't jump on the car. I have a video I'm trying to work on with that too, but like I said, with this new program, it's hard. So, I don't know. I'm rambling on. There are some other valid points I wanted to make, but I'm always all over the place. And usually I take a little bit of time to think what I'm going to say, but today I was just like, I better just talk about this before it passes the time. That's the thing I do. I have really good points I want to say. Then when I finally have time to make a video, it's past the point and it doesn't matter. But with the whole thing where she wanted to make peace and she wanted to make good with people and she wanted to just bury the hatchet, if you will, with Drizzle. But today, there she is making fun of her, saying, Drizzle, you're looking at me like a Debbie snack cake or whatever she was saying. And I'm just like, how do you do that? As somebody who dealt with weight issues, still deals with weight issues, she's getting very thin and it's still not good enough for her. How do you do that to somebody? I myself, I'm not skinny. Why? You know what? If you look at the scale, they say I'm obese. And I would never sit here and make fun of somebody by calling them, snack cakes and Oreos and say things like that. Especially if I would like to encourage people to lose weight. Especially if I'd lost weight. That's not how you encourage people. But she has no problem doing that. But, oh, you're brain shaming me. No, you brain shame yourself every freaking day. You make fun of these issues that you call mental issues that I don't buy. I'm sorry. I don't care. You guys can hate me for saying that. I don't buy her mental issues. If you ask me, she's the type of person that reads things on WebMD and then boom, all of a sudden she's got it. And I did a video long time ago. It was a really good video, which I said the drama queen suffers from something known as the chameleon syndrome. I call it the chameleon effect. And what that basically is, she sees or reads something and she takes that on. It's like, oh yeah, I've experienced that too. Oh yeah, I'm dealing with that too. I've seen many people do the same in my real life, and it's just the weirdest thing. I guess it's like a type of hypochondriac, but she actually believes all these things that she's feeding her mind. Look at her right now. I don't know if she's still streaming, but she's reading all this stuff. She's seeing all this stuff and she takes it all in, and it's just, it's frustrating. I would never want to be in her head. Could you imagine what a mess her head is? So anyhow, with this whole thing, how do I get over this? How do I stop? You just let it go and you move on with it. She was, the other day she was talking about, this all makes sense and the pieces all work and this. And she's just going on and on like she's really proving something to someone. Who's she proving it to? Because the people she's trying to prove it to, they don't care. I don't care. I don't care if, I don't care. I don't care about anything that she's saying. My thing is, If you were truly abused, if you really went through all of that, then why weren't you calling the police? Now what? You're going to call the police and say, oh, back in 2017, my husband threw me up against a wall. He's no longer there. You're no longer in this relationship. Yes, you guys are still together because there's a piece of paper saying that you are together, but you're not together. Emotionally, you're not together. He's moved on. He's gone. He covered up your name on his chest. There is no longer Trisha over his heart. That's gone. And the divorce is impending. It's going to happen. And once that happens, you guys are done. You have no children, biological children, that tie you together. If he chooses to stay in the daughter's life, that's up to him. But there's nothing there. She's grown. It's not like you guys have to go to little plays or recitals and see each other. That's over with. That's done. There's nothing holding you guys together other than the bitter feelings that she has. So my advice, start healing those bitter feelings. Let it go. You dealt with what you dealt with. You went through what you went through. Deal with it. Get real help. Get real therapy. Go to a support group if you have to. But stop. Just stop talking about it. And she's like, oh, well, he's still my husband. Oh my gosh. I mean, really? Who does that? Well, until those papers are signed, he's still my husband. But I want him back. I don't care about him. But he's still my husband. Oh my gosh. See, it sounds so stupid. But she's so narcissistic, you can't get through it. It's like a competition. Like, well, she might have him now in her bed, but he's still my husband. And then she wants us to get angry and mad because he's with one woman. He's living with one woman. He's gone and have a relationship now with this one woman. So we should be mad. But she's okay for sleeping with how many guys? How many guys has she said she hooked up with? So which is worse? Him being with one woman or her being with multiple men? Yeah, let that soak in. Tell me which one looks better and sounds better. Especially to divorce a judge. What's going to look better when they go into court? Yes, Your Honor, I have a relationship with this one woman. Yes, Your Honor, I slept with Christian Haraska, Amazon Andy, Liam, the Angry Ginger. Let's see, who else? Oh, some other guys I can't mention. But yeah, Your Honor. Yeah. Yeah, see, that doesn't look very good. Nor does any of the other things that she is saying and doing online. But too late. It's already out there. But my suggestion, get offline. Take time to heal. Take time to find yourself. Take time to figure out what you're going to do with your life. And stop crying about not having money, not being able to support yourself. Stop trying to look for a sugar daddy because I don't know. I don't know that a sugar daddy is really looking for a 40-year-old woman that really has no direction in life. So, my suggestion, get over it and get on with your life because it's been 6 months and you wanted your freedom. Now you've got it. Now you use it to do something better with yourself. Stop living in the past. Move on. Get over it and move on. All right, that's all I got to say now. That's going to be it. I'll have other thoughts to share, but I just got to find the time and the energy to make the videos. Anyhow, that's going to be it for right now. Remember, each and every one of you are awesome. Now go out there and make it a stellar day.